Hey everyone, welcome back to Ujaxanti. Today we are going to discuss ETH Bitcoin price action. As you can see, currently we sit at 0.055, and for the last couple of quarters we have trended downwards. So for starters, what is ETH Bitcoin valuation? So it is Ethereum's price, but not in US dollars, but in Bitcoin. So to buy one Ethereum, we need to spend 0.055 Bitcoins. So we don't measure it by fiat currency, we measure it by sound money, which is Bitcoin. And whenever we trend downwards, it means that Ethereum underperforms Bitcoin. And whenever we trend upwards, it basically means that Ethereum outperforms Bitcoin. And usually during bear markets, Ethereum is going to underperform Bitcoin because Ethereum is considered to be more risky than Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is the safest cryptocurrency that we have. And the opposite is true as well. So during bull runs, Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin because it is more risky and riskier, and people just convert their Bitcoins into Ethereum. They seek more rewards by taking more risk. Even if you don't have Ethereum or Bitcoin in your portfolio, or you are not even interested in these two blue chips, this is a great indicator to understand the overall structure and health of the markets. Ethereum serves as a proxy for the altcoin market, so for the general altcoin market, not specific ones, not like only Solana or only Avalanche, but the general altcoin market. So because it is the biggest altcoin that we have. Here we see that during the last quarters, if we are precise, starting from late 2022, we trend downward. So Ethereum underperforms Bitcoin. And what can we note here? Basically, here we have got the merge. Here we had the merge. Ethereum used to be proof of work, and from here we had the merge, and Ethereum became proof of stake. POW became POS. After that, we were in a downward sloping channel. So we had basically lower highs and lower lows. As you can see, this channel actually worked perfectly. Yeah, actually you can just include weeks or you can exclude those. Depends on your preference. We see that starting from late 2022, and it was basically the anticipated event that Ethereum had, the merge. After that, we have been in this downward sloping price channel, and we can see that we have got a couple of resistances. So in this price channel, we couldn't pass and break this downward sloping resistance. It's the fifth time that we have tried, and it was a couple of weeks ago after spot Ethereum applications were approved. However, it was only enough to take us from the bottom part of this channel to the upper limit. However, we again failed to break this. And we are very close to it right now. However, we never had a weekly close above it. And this is actually bearish because ETH Bitcoin valuation is a barometer for the overall health of the market. And it suggests that we are not very close to the parabolic bull run that all of us expect to be as soon as this year. We are yet to break this downward sloping channel, and this means that we have a weakness in crypto markets, especially for altcoins. So for starters, if you don't know how the flow happened during the last cycles, the capital flow, basically we had very interesting flow. We had BTC starting to outperform all the markets. So whenever the bear market started, BTC outperformed Ethereum and altcoins. And that's just because Bitcoin is considered to be the safest crypto asset. After capital moving into BTC, it then moved into the second safest asset, which is ETH, of course. And after Bitcoin and ETH had rallied for a couple of 100%, and investor sentiment was as high as ever, capital flew from ETH to altcoins, the riskiest crypto assets. And this means that we need to look into ETH Bitcoin price action very closely, because when investors start to buy more Ethereum than Bitcoin, it means that they have a more risk tolerance. It means that the sentiment for investors are becoming more positive. But currently we see that that's not the case. Bitcoin outperforms Ethereum. And we can see that it's not only Ethereum, it's the general altcoin market as well. So if we take total 3, which is the total market cap of all cryptocurrencies, excluding BTC and Ethereum, and we divide it by Bitcoin's market cap to see whether total altcoin market outperforms Bitcoin or not, we see that it's another descending pattern. So it's not a channel, but it's a wedge. This is another bearish structure. And we see that we are very close to breaking this into downside. This doesn't look good. So Bitcoin outperforms the general altcoin market, and Bitcoin outperforms Ethereum by a big margin. Let's go back to ETH BTC. Don't use this chart as something for Ethereum or Bitcoin's price action or relationship. Use this as a barometer for the overall crypto market to check whether the market is healthy, whether it's bullish or not. This downward sloping channel indicates that investors are not bullish yet enough. And know that the parabolic bull run that all of us expect will only start when capital flows into Ethereum and altcoins. So currently it flows from ETH and altcoins into BTC because people seek safety and they don't want to take risks, additional risks for additional reward. That indicates that the sentiment is not as positive as it was during the last cycles. And in order to have the parabolic run, we need that capital to go from BTC to ETH, which will inevitably find its way to altcoins. And currently we see that we are not, that's not the case, and we are not close to it. So until we break this downward sloping price channel with a clear weekly close, we can state that the outlook doesn't good look for altcoins. However, from the positive side, we should note that there are a couple of positive things happening in the Ethereum ecosystem. So if you missed the news, Ethereum has got its own spot ETF applications approved. And here we can see the result of it. So this big green candle that we see, which took us from the lows of this channel to the highs, it was due to the news that spot Ethereum applications have higher chances to be approved than the market price. And after a couple of days, they were just approved. And spot Ethereum ETFs may start to trade as soon as this July. this is very bullish for Ethereum indeed. And if the inflows into Ethereum ETF are something similar to Bitcoin inflows, Bitcoin ETF inflows, Ethereum will explode to the upside. And that may be the catalyst to break this channel to the upside. Until then, we are still in a bearish territory. And this is especially true for altcoins. And if you follow crypto news, you may have heard that the SEC is scrutinizing Ethereum and its ecosystem for the last couple of months. There is a company named Consensys, which is one of the key entities in the Ethereum ecosystem, and it received a Wells notice from the SEC. For starters, it's just an official notification letter that indicates that the SEC wants to start an investigation for that entity, and also it may sue the entity. Consensys received Wells notice a month ago approximately. And if you follow the news, you may have heard that like yesterday, SEC closes the investigation and will not pursue Ethereum enforcement action. This is very bullish. A lot of participants, a lot of investors priced in the lawsuit. However, it didn't materialize. And this is the additional bullish sentiment for Ethereum's current momentum. And it may be enough to break this resistance to the upside. Please watch this price channel very carefully if you are interested in altcoins. And just use this valuation, Ethereum Bitcoin valuation, just to gauge the overall structure and health of the market, especially for altcoins. Until we break this, altcoins will not outperform Bitcoin as a whole market. Like there will always be new altcoins or some small cap altcoins that will outperform Bitcoin by big margin. But altcoin market as a whole will not outperform until we break this. So thank you for watching. I think this was something interesting. I hope that you found this informative. If that's the case, please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.